On 10 News, a mystery in the middle of a Mira Mesa street. It is a mound so big neighbors cannot even drive over it, and the city has no idea why this thing keeps on growing. So our 10 News anchor Brian Schlonsky is there right now working to figure out what it is and how to get it fixed. Brian.
Well, Steve, you really get a sense for how big this thing is when you park a normal-sized car right next to it. I can't imagine driving over it. But there's another problem, too, and it involves the person who really needs to use this van.
I'm not even sure what's in that thing.
Neighbors say it's been scraped and paved.
And it's getting worse and worse.
But no matter what gets done,
It keeps coming back.
this giant mystery mound
Because it comes back.
in the middle of a Mira Mesa street.
This has been going on for quite a few years. I would say at least 6 to 7.
An inconvenience, yes.
Oh, it's very frustrating, just looking at it.
And of course, the fear of the unknown.
I'm personally worried about my neighbors' yards and our cars and stuff just sinking down to a sinkhole.
But all that aside, there's another worry here.
Okay.
You see, the Nograles family lives in the house right in front of it. Their son, Elizar, has cerebral palsy.
Oh, it's okay.
Thaddeus Nograles bought this special handicapped van for more than $40,000.
That's the lift.
Right now, it's difficult even moving it out of the driveway, let alone using the wheelchair lift.
If it's like really emergency, that's the problem I have. It's like, how can I pull this thing out if it's like emergency?
Since the city's fixes haven't worked, we called Pat Abbott,
Why are things bulging up here?
a geologist, to see if he could answer that very question.
Whatever's doing this, it's not Mother Nature. This is something in the human-built environment.
Abbott says the answer lies in the clay.
But when I look at it very carefully, what I see in here are lots of little fractures. When there's a lot of water, they swell up.
Water causing the clay to expand. Abbott's guess.
Probably if we got the shovel out and dug down a little bit, we'll find a broken water pipe.
The city plans on taking another look at this. Nograles hopes that happens before something serious happens with his son.
If it's like emergency, how am I going to get out of here real quick?
Now, we spoke to the city councilman who overlooks this area. He says he talked to the city. He wants to make sure they come up with a fix that isn't just paving it, something more permanent. But at this point, there is no timetable for when that will happen. We're live tonight in Mira Mesa. Brian Schlonsky, 10 News.
Quite a mystery. Thank you, Brian. We learned about this problem from a 10 News viewer. If there's something you would like us to check out, send us an email to tips@10news.com.